Lesson 7, Canto 4, Part 1. Welcome to the fourth canto, which has 31 chapters containing 1,449 verses. The opening verse for Canto 4 is: Sri Maitreya said, Sarvambhuva Manu begot 3 daughters in his wife Satarupa, and their names were Akuti, Devahuti, and Prasuti. As the fourth canto contains 31 chapters with a variety of subjects, I have divided it into 2 parts. In summary, for these 12 chapters, there is the dramatic story of Daksha, who was the father of Lord Shiva's wife, Sati. When Daksha offended Lord Shiva, Sati committed suicide. Lord Shiva's soldiers destroyed Daksha's sacrifice. And then the demigods stepped in and pacified Lord Shiva. There is also the telling of the intriguing story of Dhruva, the young son of King Uttanapata. Out of anger, Dhruva goes into the forest and performs austerities in order to see the Lord, initially to ask for a material blessing. But very quickly, upon seeing Lord Narayan, Dhruva becomes freed from all material bewilderment. Let's begin now the overviews with Chapter 1. Maitreya, who is a sage and he is friends with Vyasadeva, describes the dynasty Sarvambhuva Manu, in which the Lord appeared as Narayan Rishi. Chapter 2. Daksha offends Lord Shiva, considering him merely his son-in-law. Chapter 3. Sati begs her husband, Lord Shiva, to let her attend her father's sacrifice. Chapter 4. Neglected by her father, Sati, by yoga meditation, immolates her body in a fire. Chapter 5. Angered by his wife's death, Shiva creates the fearful demon, Virabhadra, who destroys the sacrifice and beheads Daksha. Chapter 6. Led by Lord Brahma, the demigods pray to Lord Shiva to allow the sacrifice to be successfully completed. Chapter 7. Daksha, who now has the head of a goat, pacifies Lord Shiva and finishes the sacrifice. Then Lord Vishnu appears in the sacrificial arena. Chapter 8. Young Dhruva, insulted by his stepmother, leaves his home in a palace for the forest to search out Lord Vishnu. Desiring a kingdom greater than that of his father, he performs austerities to please the Lord. For the first month, he eats fruits and berries every 3rd day. He gradually perfected the pranayama process and closed all the holes of his body. Chapter 9. When all the living entities in the universe are suffocating due to Dhruva's power, the Lord stops Dhruva's austerities. When the Lord touches Dhruva's head with his conch, Dhruva offers beautiful prayers. Dhruva then simply desires to associate with pure devotees so that he may constantly hear the Lord's glories. Chapter 10. Dhruva fights the Yakshas to avenge the death of his brother. The Yakshas use magic to create a dust storm, lightning, and a rainfall of blood, pus, and stool. Mountains and weapons fall, fierce animals come to devour Dhruva, and the ocean comes to frighten him. When the sages see Dhruva overwhelmed by the Yaksha magic, they remind Dhruva of the power of chanting the Lord's holy name for protection. Chapter 11. Dhruva mercilessly slaughters the Yakshas with the help of his Narayan arrow. Savambhuva Manu, out of compassion for the Yakshas, requests Dhruva to stop irreligiously killing the sinless, offenceless Yakshas. Chapter 12. After ruling the kingdom for 36,000 years, Dhruva renounces and goes to Badarik Ashram to perform Astanga Yoga and meditate on the Lord. At the end of his life, Dhruva goes back to Godhead on a Vaikuntha airplane, as does his mother, who had encouraged him as a young boy to meditate upon the Lord. The final verse now for the 12 chapters of Canto 4 is: the transcendental activities of Dhruva Maharaj are well known all over the world, and they are very pure. In childhood, Dhruva Maharaj rejected all kinds of toys and playthings, left the protection of his mother, and seriously took shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Vishnu. My dear Vijura, I therefore conclude this narration, for I have described to you all its details. So in Canto 4, we heard about this wonderful devotee, Dhruva Maharaj. The next lesson covers part 2 of Canto 4. Namaste.